think something new under the sun.
Hi guys, welcome back to the engine room. Today we are going to review our latest model, which is a mid-length, and we call it the Dark Horse. This board's an interesting board. I designed it a couple of months ago because the mid-length has become a very popular board amongst surfers, and no doubt you guys have seen a lot of different mid-lengths coming by. So this is our version of the mid-length. Generally the length of the board ranges from about, I would say, 6'8", all the way through to probably about a 7'10". Yeah, I wouldn't really be going over 7'10" for a mid-length, because again, as I've said in all the other boards, there's a certain length where the board changes and becomes something else. So the idea behind this board is it's again designed around a twin fin. This one has a twin fin FCS fusion, but you will see that we've put a 10-inch box in. So we do that to create a bit more versatility with the board, because you could either surf it as a twin fin or you can surf it as a single fin. And the board actually operates with both setups very well. The interesting thing with the Dark Horse is that we've chosen, well, I've chosen to design it with what we call a hydro hull. And let me just explain what a hydro hull is. It's basically a relaxed entry rocker into a single concave, running into a double concave, running into V through the tail. But what makes it special is it's got a bevel in the rail here, which you probably can't really pick up. So the board is kind of flat here, and then the rail runs down like that, which creates this bevel. And what that bevel does is it starts narrow in the nose here. It gets wider as it goes through the sort of first third of the board, and then it narrows out again to just in front of the fins. What that enables you to do is to get good rail-to-rail transition. It really works very, very well. I actually surf one of these boards myself in pretty much most waves, and it is a super reactive board when you put it on the rail, especially going from one rail to the other. You'll also notice this board has a winger in it, just in the tail there, and that winger comes sort of just behind the twin fin setup. And what that does is it just breaks the outline of the board a bit. So when you are turning off the bottom or coming off the top, you've got almost like a bit of a pivot point. So the board really swings well off the top and comes off the bottom very well. Again, as I said, it's designed around a twin fin setup. You've got the option of using either, again, the keel fin or the straight up twin fin. Obviously the keel fin gives you more drive if you're surfing bigger waves. And then, as I said, a lot of people want the box in here so they can then just change it to a single fin. I wouldn't surf this board with a kind of a 3-fin setup, because the box is quite far forward, so you can't get your third fin further back. And a lot of guys ask me if we can put in an extra plug in the back without the box, just for a little trailer fin. That is possible. Just give you a bit more drive through the turns. This board carries obviously a lot of volume. This board is a 7-foot by 21 3/4 by 2 3/4, and it's 49 liters of volume. So again, it's a board that's going to float somebody almost up to sort of 95 kilos. Beautiful paddler. Again, this kind of board is going to increase your wave count big time. Paddles beautifully. The beauty of this board, because the nose is slightly pulled in, it's not like a mini mull nose that's super wide. You can actually duck dive the board, which is a huge benefit when you're surfing beach breaks and you need to paddle out through a lot of waves. So yeah, generally a great board. It's a different board. It's something that you would carry in your quiver if you want a slightly different surfing experience. I've surfed this board at Jeffreys Bay, down at Albatross, and I mean, it absolutely flew. It was perfect for those kind of waves. And then, you know, as I said, depending on what length you want to surf, the shorter boards are even more versatile and have more performance orientation. So that's the Dark Horse. And 3 Dark Horse tips. Number 1, a beautiful paddler. This board paddles like a dream. Number 2, definitely designed as a twin fin. There is a single fin option, but definitely designed around the twin fin. Number 3, a beautiful down the line surfing experience.